6:51, and maybe at the center of controversy right now, facing the possibility of a ban in the U.S. But for many people who use TikTok, it is now much more than learning dance moves and making funny lip sync videos. I discovered that there is a growing number of users turning to the app for help with their finances. But it's a money move that comes with some risks.
Allison Benz is noticing a shift on social media.
Financial content has gone up because of the economic situation we're in right now.
We're all looking for ways to stretch our dollar. And like Allison, Kara Robbins is scrolling to save.
TikTok has really good budget-friendly recipes that I've been finding, so I've been doing that a lot.
One of those content creators is Erica Kohlberg.
Investing is for the rich people.
She has amassed a huge following on TikTok with 9.3 million people.
My goal is just help as many people as possible get to financial independence.
She started making videos like this 2 years ago.
All of those myths that you have, those misconceptions around investing are wrong.
And she tells me they went viral right out of the gate.
Well, I think people are looking for someone to break down financial tips in an easy to understand way. So I feel like people resonated with my videos in that way.
Her journey started when she graduated from law school with $200,000 of debt and realized she knew nothing about money.
And throughout that journey, I promised myself that when I finished paying off my debt, I wanted to help other people not feel so alone in their financial journeys. So that's kind of how the social media thing happened.
Erica is self-taught and uses her background as an attorney, she says, to read the fine print so you don't have to.
So a lot of my most viral TikToks and Instagram reels are about how to advocate for yourself as a consumer and make sure that these big companies aren't taking advantage of you and that every dollar that you have stretches as far as it can.
I spoke with local financial wellness coach Rachel Dorsey.
Unfortunately, we are not terribly educated in this country on finances.
About this trend of turning to social media for money advice.
Do you find that right now there is a huge appetite for these types of videos and this type of advice?
I do. And I think people think that it's an easy way to get this advice and to get information. But unfortunately, it sometimes spirals you in the wrong direction.
Rachel tells me it's fine to go to social media for advice, but we have to go to the right places and not focus on a creator's popularity.
You can't just look at the number of followers and say, oh, this person must be an expert in this field.
Here are a few questions that we should be asking ourselves.
Do they have a website? Do they have a business? How are they making their money? Is it just on TikTok, or are they working, in the field? What are their credentials?
Sound advice that Allison Benz is already putting into action, so social media doesn't steer her wrong.
I try to look at the creator and make sure they have some sort of license or degree in it. I just try to vet my sources for sure, because there is a lot of information that I've noticed that can be helpful on there, but there's plenty that isn't.
True story. Erica told me when looking for financial advice or money hacks online, a lot of the bad information that she's seen comes from people who don't have a picture on their LinkedIn account. And it can't hurt to mention this again. Check people's references. You have to do a little bit of homework before you take things at face value.
I always love seeing Erica pop up on my timeline. And I've always wondered, right, is this legit? Is she real? I love that you featured her.
She is legit and self-taught, which is great.